the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing, be my mirror, my sword and shield.
We started dating. Our first date was actually on the 19th of November, and I took her out for a year anniversary, and a few days after Thanksgiving I proposed.
We both knew that after graduation, the goal was to go to New York and try to make it in the industry that we love. I've always wanted to be on Broadway since I was little, which of course is a lot of little girls' dreams. But I knew that even if I wasn't on Broadway, I wanted to be here, and I wanted to be working, and I wanted to be in the middle of everything. New York has always been a life goal, and I'm out there hustling almost every day, auditioning and doing callbacks and trying to meet agents and taking classes, and it could take a while, but I really love what I do. And even though it's hard, just like living in the city and just like having a really serious relationship, it's wonderful.
Really, kind of New York is where I knew I'd always be. So I came into New York, you know, I originally wanted to be an actor and came officially in wanting to be a casting director. It's a fun field. It's exciting to see such a creative aspect come to life on the screen.
New York is special to me because I've always wanted to live here my whole life. Since my first trip, my mom took us when I was 6 and we saw The Sound of Music on Broadway with Richard Chamberlain. I knew that I wanted to live here. It automatically felt like home. First try, baby.
We both fell in love with Bryant Park, and that's been one of our favorite locations ever. You know, we both have crazy schedules and just a crazy life just with the stuff, you know, the careers we chose. And so it's been one of our favorite things to do is just at night, after a hard day or a walk along back from work, we just like to stop off in Bryant Park and just lay down and just kind of get our bearings and just remember what we're doing all this for. As far as other places we like, she discovered Wool Hop through a mutual friend. She introduced Wool Hop to me. Something Kate has always done has gotten me to try a lot of new foods. I'm always very picky. My parents will attest to that. And she kind of got me out of my way and brought me to Wool Hop.
We both love our own New York food.
This comes into what our differences are.
So Dan's New York food is definitely pizza.
Yes.
He definitely appreciates that we live in New York for the pizza.
They have amazing pizza.
Dan gets psyched about his pizza in the same way that I get psyched about my coffee.
And specifically Dunkin' Donuts coffee. She's obsessed.
Which is how we ended up with a dog named Dunkin' Donut.
Yes.
We have 2 dogs.
Kate's mom got worried that we wanted to have children. And she convinced Kate, she's like, get a dog.
We have had Dunkin' since before we graduated. And he was supposed to be my dog, but that didn't pan out. He is obsessed with Dan. He loves, worships Dan. So now we have a little baby Yorkie who's 10 weeks old. Her name is Stella from Streetcar, and she has brought out a side of Dunkin' that we didn't know existed.
He plays. He's usually a very mellow dog. He'll sit, he'll lay down, and just want to be in your lap.
Sleep all day.
Now
and
he
now
actually plays. I'm really a kid at heart. I love playing.
Dan's a big goofball all the time.
So from there is where we kind of developed into going to parks, and it's a lot of fun. It's a chance to be ourselves and to be able to be kids again, to really just enjoy each other and have fun. And it's one of the things that I don't think a lot of people get to enjoy. And so when we go to a park, I feel we can let everything go and just have fun and be goofy and let loose. Something we've always done is we love taking pictures. I like to take pictures, and especially with us, is that I like to get stuff, you know, stuff I can remember by, and a lot of it comes with pictures. So wherever we go, I mean, usually if we're at some type of special event, I'll take pictures. Photo shoots, just
We're sentimental fools.
yeah. I think that's kind of the hint of it, is that we're sentimental fools. For the anniversary, I actually put together a little booklet of photos throughout the year, of everything we had done over the course of the relationship at that point. And it was a different picture for each different event. So we had tons of events, and I filled out the entire book.
We've gotten to grow together and with New York at the same time, which is really kind of cool because I don't think most people get to do that with the city and where they live. We have learned about New York as we learn about each other, and our relationship with New York reminds me of our relationship with each other. Some days it's really, really hard, and you're like, God, why am I doing this? And then the next day you're like, oh, what was I thinking? You have to work for it, and sometimes it's hard, but it's so worth it in the end.